Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to Mr. Christmas Man live Falling into Fall live home tour. I am the one and only Mr. Christmas Man 84. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going on my Instagram channel. If you're not a subscriber to Instagram, I suggest you subscribe now and find my page, which is Mr. Christmas Man 84. So I am giving everyone the fall tour today. The fall tour is going to consist of things that I've picked up, things that I've collected over the past couple of years, things that are fairly new to me. So I'm going to start off by welcoming you into my home, and do not be judgmental. It's not the cleanest. It's like I'm just messing around. I'm a gay man. It's pretty clean. Anyway, we're going to start off here with Valerie Parr Hill's Autumn Wreath. I know I showed you guys this earlier on in the show, but this is one of my favorite things I have ever seen for fall. This actually made me fall in love with fall a little bit more. I'm a winter man, do not like the fall. I'm sorry, I'm a winter man, do not like the spring or the summer. Cannot deal with the summer, so I'm much more of a winter guy, but I can deal with the fall. But anyway, I digress. This wreath here is absolutely beautiful. It was 40 bucks from QVC. It's so worth it because it is absolutely beautiful. It has those glistening pine cone, acorns in there. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. Acorns. It's got those juju berries. It's got that beautiful glistening chocolate almost with the gold in there. Those beautiful maple leaves, and I of course added some fairy lights just to give it some light here because I wanted it to be, you know, somewhat elegant on the front door. But you can pick up the fairy lights anywhere. These are 8 function lights here that I added up here. I think it's about 40 to maybe 50 on the strand, but you can pick those up anywhere. They're about $5 to $7 depending on where you go. I think I got these online from Wish for about $3, but it took a little bit of time to get here. Wish.com or the Wish app or the Geek app are amazing apps to use to buy stuff, but you gotta wait a while. But I digress. I'm gonna show you some more stuff here. Let me just put you on a quick pause. Give me a second. So now what you're seeing is another Mr. Christmas Man 84 original piece. This is something I picked up. This topiary here I picked up at Big Lots for $20. It was on sale. I waited until the end of the season to get it. It was originally $40. I paid only $20 for it. And I am in love with it. So I did add a little bit more fairy lights. Now it does come battery operated. It does have lights on it. I'm not going to tell you that it doesn't. It does have lights already on it, but it's not too many. I want to say maybe about 50 lights are on it, but they are battery operated, so you would have to get batteries for these. But these are some micro mini fairy lights that I picked up from Big Lots as well. They were on sale. I got them that day. It's 100 lights on this tree. I think here overall, these things here, these little picks, these little scarecrow picks, and the bows here, and the garland, I all picked up in that little pumpkin down there. I all picked up from Dollar Tree. So for me, decorating this tree was about $5. These bows come $2 for $1. The little picks come $2 for $1. This right here was $1. The garland is about 5 feet. It's pretty cheap. You can tell it's cheap. But it's $1. It's about 5 feet, but it's really, really nice to decorate with. I mean, I decorated this tree inside my home for $5. So we're going to move on over to my pumpkin scene on the other side of the house. So this is my pumpkin scene, or I should say my little harvest forest, I would say. This ceramic pumpkin is fairly new. I just got this a couple of days ago from Kroger. Believe it or not, the sale price on this was unbelievable. It was $21 and like 19 cents for this large ceramic pumpkin. I mean, this pumpkin is huge. It is really, really heavy. As you can hear there, that's not cheaply made by any means necessary, but it's a really good ceramic pumpkin. I added a flameless candle to the bottom of it. It does have a hole in there so that you can get in there and put the candles in there if you'd like. But yeah, this is my favorite piece for the holidays, for the fall. So yeah, that's definitely, this little area over here is my fall harvest garden, or my harvest garden. That little pumpkin, of course, Dollar Tree. This lantern I picked up from Big Lots. Original price $14. On sale, half price, $7. These here I picked up at Dollar Tree, $1 here. A little low, but they work. And over here on the table, I have, of course, the Luminar candle back there in the back. QVC, love Luminar candles. This was a candle warmer that I picked up last year. I actually broke the top to it, so I said, hey, why not just go ahead and use it anyway. And these glass mirrors here I picked up at Walmart for about $4 each. So they are very nice, neat, bringing you fall and just bringing your stuff together. Over here, we're going to move on to my fireplace. It's an electric fireplace. This is my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. God bless their souls, and my father-in-law. But up here, I just added, you know, some fall foliage. You can pick these little individual leaves up at Dollar Tree. They come about 50 in a pack. Dollar Tree is my life. I live for Dollar Tree. They have very elegant stuff there. Whether you believe it or not, some stuff is cheaply made, but most of it is fairly good. It's usable, reusable again. So as we go up, we'll go up to the window. As you can see, there's more of that fall foliage that I put on my windows here, and then I have in the window here, instead of a wreath, I have a nice sign that says Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. So that's very pretty. That was $1 Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. So we're gonna move on. This was the wreath that I created a couple of weeks ago. That was probably the beginning of my overall beginning to fall season. I created this wreath with picks and things from Dollar Tree. Once again, the leaves are from Dollar Tree. I basically took the fall foliage flowers that they had, cut them off to a decent size, and then I just placed them sporadically throughout the tree, throughout the wreath, I'm sorry. And that's my collection, autumn wreath. Now, we're going to go down to what I consider to be my favorite spot in the house to look at. This here is my TV hutch, or my entertainment system, I should say. Everything here, almost Dollar Tree, not almost Dollar Tree. These pillar candles, Walmart, love them, $17, remote control. These are things that I picked up Dollar Tree. You can pick up little pieces like this at Dollar Tree. They're $1 individually. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but hey, look, they're decent in size. They're substantial in size. They get the point of what the object is. I really am in love with this little glitter pumpkin here, if you want to get good looking on that. And then these are here. I love these. These are cone flowers that I grow in my garden, and I let them dry out. Once they dry out, they become very beautiful embellishments to anything that you're decorating with. So you just if you have a cone flower in your yard, or if you know anybody that has cone flowers and they're slowly dying, because they do die, but they repopulate very well. I just take them and just put them in use them as embellishments in my garlic niche. I have about 5. There's some more out there in the yard that I have to go get as far as that goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you the biggest thing that I actually enjoy making and bringing to you, brought to you by Candles Impressions. Hold on, guys. Alright, so this is another thing that I just absolutely love and that I absolutely adore. It is my fall scene. I call this Scarecrow by the Light. which is crazy because I'm kind of crazy myself. But Scarecrow by the Light here is definitely something that I actually enjoy. This is, of course, Candle Impressions. Hey there, Candle Impressions. I actually love this thing. I actually threw some foliage in there. This actually opens. This is absolutely beautiful. Put some foliage in there. Dollar Tree. All this is Dollar Tree, guys. Everything there is Dollar Tree. I made these boxwood pieces here because they're very easy. I have boxwood trees in my yard, so I just said bring some greenery into it. It is fall, you know, and I made those little bundles there. I just put them on my picnic basket that I and my husband use when we go have picnics in the spring. And we will be having some in the fall, but we won't be using this basket. It's kind of retired. But this is another pumpkin that I picked up from Kroger. Cheap price, same thing here. It's another good, really handmade ceramic pumpkin. I threw another light in there just to give it some illumination, but this one was 12 bucks on sale. I am in love with the stacked pumpkin from Michaels. This is what brings this is what ties this all together. Whether I had that or not, I think that this stacked pumpkin brings this together. It's really well made. It's beautiful, and I just add a little bit of tea light candles or some votives, as people would say, down at the bottom to illuminate it at night. And this is all illuminated over here, so at night this is very pretty to look at as I sit in my recliner to just gaze by and look at it. But here is my curio cabinet, and as you can see, I have 1,000 candles. I love candles. It's just something about candles that drive me crazy. But basically, I've lots of crystal everywhere, as you can see. But these little owls, I got them at Dollar Tree. The pillar candle, of course, again, Walmart. The little stand that's standing on Walmart. I love Walmart. But this glass dome down here is actually one of my favorite things in the house because I'm able to do this, and I use this very sparingly. This is a strobe light that I picked up from Dollar Tree a few years ago, and it works very well. So it basically gives you that orange hue that I put in here. At night, it is absolutely beautiful as it rotates on this background here. So I just love sitting there watching that at night. That's just a quick something I threw together just to bring some more light into it, because this is illuminated up top and there's something down bottom, so I wanted to bring illumination in there. But that's basically the curio cabinet. Now as you go up, I have some more lighting, of course, at the good old-fashioned Edison bulbs here. I have the fall foliage, of course, Dollar Tree. But then I went to Michael's to get this garland, this faux boxwood garland that I fell in love with. And it's intertwined all throughout here. And then this guy here, I love this little guy too. I picked him up and I'm crazy about lanterns. I love lanterns. I think they're the most beautiful little things you could possibly have today in your home to decorate with. So modern. But anyway, this faux fur here, this faux garland boxwood garland I fell in love with. I draped it on my staircase because I am in love with garland. But now I turn you to my baby. This is the second thing I actually decorated in my house, and it is the Bethlehem Lights Estate Tree. It is with golden little glittered pumpkin picks that I picked up from Dollar Tree. More little clip-on pumpkins, Dollar Tree, I think $3 for $1 in a pack. Just clip those on there. They bring the tree to life. And of course I wrapped it in that fall foliage there. Gotta tuck that a little bit better there, but that's basically my fall tree here for the inside of the house. I love this estate tree because it's so pretty, it's so lush, it's really lifelike. You know, it's got those green tips. If you've never purchased anything from QVC, I would say start with Bethlehem Lights products or Valerie Hill Par Hill products. Valerie Hill Par Hill products are amazing, and I'll get to my last piece that I bought from her for Harvest. That's not the last thing I bought from her at all, but the last thing I bought from her from Harvest is her Hurricane, and I'll get to that in a second. I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and show you some more stuff in a second. Alright, so now we're into my kitchen. Like I said, the house is really old. It's very rustic. It's been here for over 60 years. It's a really sturdy house. But anyway, we're making renovations slowly as we go. I love these guys here. I picked them up at Dollar Tree as well. They had the little dangling, hanging leg guys, or whatever you want to call them. And then this votive candle I stuck in between them. I stuck this pumpkin in the window there because everything in our kitchen is basically red. And I have the little roosters. I have things for roosters. But then I have my fluorescent light, I should say, above our kitchen sink that I decorated. And these are Valerie Par Hill's red mini 7-inch lanterns. They twinkle. They come on a timer. I actually love them. They blend beautifully with my kitchen attire, which is red, or barn red, you should say, or red in general, because we just love red. We have over here, you know, roosters. I am crazy about roosters. So that's the kitchen as far as Harvest decorating goes. I'll give you a better look at that stuff up there at the top there, just to give you a good view of what's up in the kitchen for Harvest. So we'll move on to the dining room next. Alright, so I'm going to have to say this is my second favorite room in the house, because it's done very well. I love it because it has the foliage everywhere. This is an antique piece. This is my mother-in-law's. It's antique. And I decorated it with, like I said, the scattered leaves throughout the room on this. And then I have the bows on each, you know, little marker, I should say, or each little, whatever they are, poles. That's the word I'm looking for. So, and then I have the foliage up here, a foliage garland on top here. Excuse that. Toothbrush, we clean our water fountain very well with the toothbrush because we don't want to get all dirty. But these little beveled pumpkins, they're really neat. Like I said, Dollar Tree, love Dollar Tree. Just making sure I was still recording there, guys. So, once again, I'm back to lanterns. And these are lanterns that I picked up from Kroger earlier this year, and I basically decorated them with fall foliage. There's some more leaves in there. A lot of my stuff is not so repetitive, so I want to make sure that when I do something, I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities. And I think what I create is absolutely gorgeous. I can't say that I don't like it or I don't enjoy it because I wouldn't have it up in my house. But this is a Bethlehem Lights centerpiece that is basically greenery, cedars, a little bit of balsam in there. You know, hey, Candle Impressions, thank you so much. I just saw you come up on my screen. Thanks. But basically, Candle Impressions, another Candle Impressions taper here. Love it. I love Candle Impressions. I thank you so much, Candle Impressions. You have no idea how much you mean to me. Dollar Tree again. Pick up Dollar Tree. If you got a local Dollar Tree, I suggest you go to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is where it's at. And then my last favorite thing that I could ever purchase in my life would have to be this 32-inch standing tall Scott Brothers reindeer, standing reindeer. I got this last year when they offered it on QVC as a birthday gift. My husband bought it for me. So every season we change out his little necktie or his little piece. So we put a sunflower on his neck, and it's wire. It's with good old-fashioned ribbon. Good old-fashioned twine. It's not too tight around his neck. But this is they brought this piece back this year to QVC, and they brought an additional piece with it, which is the kneeling doe, or the kneeling reindeer. And I fell in love with the kneeling reindeer, but my husband told me no, not to buy anything else from QVC, because I basically have been buying stuff from QVC for the last 2 months. So, this is my favorite piece in the house, and I think I could not be much happier with this, because this is going to be an heirloom piece. This is going to be something that my goddaughter is going to have in her house when she gets older, and when I'm not around, me looking down from heaven with her, having this in the house, and explaining to her kids that, hey, look, my godfather gave this to me, and I want to cherish it, and she can pass it down to whomever she wants to after that. But that is my favorite piece in the house. I am going to say sayonara. Yeah, I got a pumpkin out. I'm going to do something with that in a little bit. But I really want to thank you guys for tuning in today. And the candles, of course, Bethlehem Lights. They're the latest edition of the Bethlehem Lights candle that you can pick up at QVC. I'm not sure if they're still online there or not. But you can pick them up at QVC for, I believe, $50 for a set of 4. So they're about $11.50 individually. Retail price, they're $80. But QVC is giving them to you for $50. I got mine on sale for $40, so I saved myself $10. I got them when they first aired, and they were the today's special value. So I love QVC. QVC, if you're watching this, I love you and your products. Follow me. Let me know what you think about my products and my reviews on some of your products, because I have a lot of your stuff in my house. But thank you so much for listening and following. Thank you, and join me in a couple of months as I show you what I'm ready to do for Halloween, and what I'm going to add additionally to this stuff for Halloween. I'll see you in a couple of months. Have a safe and great day. Bye-bye, Mr. Christmas Man 84 signing off.